I don't know. We're gonna try to make this as quick as possible. I feel like I should change my shirt. All I wear is black anyways. What does it matter? What does it matter? Hi guys, welcome to my purple hair video. I know it's long overdue. It's something that I've been wanting to do for, gosh, I don't know, over a year. I kind of figured this would be a good first video for my channel. Kind of just getting to know me, and also me answering questions about my hair, because I have had some sort of purple in my hair since I was 18 years old and I am now 25. I have gone through different variations of it, but the only unnatural color that I have had on my head is purple, and I don't see that changing. I might add little bits and pieces of a different color, but I have yet to do so. I'm just down for the perp. I don't know what else to say, but I mean, I've had purple hair for a long time. It was a slow transition for it to consume my entire head. And I debated on waiting to film this video to where, you know, my regrowth was done and it was like super bright and just like on point. But I'm a real person. The fading process is something that happens and I embrace it. I like it. I like all of the different purples that my hair gets, the hues and everything that it just becomes over the time. And I have the questions on my phone right here, so I'm going to be reading them off my phone. Questions that I think would help you, and hopefully you find this video interesting. It helps you in some sort of way, answer some questions, you get to know me a little bit. And if I didn't answer something that you do want to know, leave it below and I will make another video of the process and stuff like that, because I am making a hair appointment to get my regrowth done and to refreshen up my color and stuff. So, how did you get your hair so purple? Hair dye? Yeah, I wasn't abducted by like mermaid aliens and unicorns or something, and I'm not like some kind of special human being. I'm just normal and I use hair dye. But if you like worded the question a little bit better and said, hey, what type of hair dye do you use? Then, you know, I wouldn't giggle as much, but, yeah, that moves on to the other question, what type of dye do you use? And honestly, I've used so much dye over my length of being purple. I've used the Pravana Vivids in Violet, I believe. I used, what else? Those ion things from Sally's, which, no, they don't last. What else? Gosh. Well, currently, what I use on my hair is a mixture of 3 different purples, and it just depends on my mood. But my main 2 bases are Manic I use, and I also use Overtone. These companies do not know that I am making a video, so I'm not sponsored by them. I am not paid by them to mention them in my video. I just have used a lot of purple, and this is what works for me in my hair. So, oh yeah, and I use the Overtone system, the Extreme Purple, Deep Conditioner, and Regular Conditioner. I absolutely love that stuff. That and Manic Panic are like my 2 favorites. Ride or dies, I don't see that changing, really. Let's see, next question. Do you have to bleach your hair? Yes, I do. I naturally have dark brown hair, if you cannot tell by all that regrowth in my eyebrows. I don't paint my eyebrows this dark for funsies. That is my natural color. But yeah, I did have to bleach my hair, obviously. If you want a natural color this vivid and this bright, you are going to have to get your hair as light as possible for it to show up. Like if you want a pastel color, you're going to have to go like extreme blonde, bleach blonde ridiculousness to achieve a pastel color. And I went pretty blonde to get my purple this purple. So yes. But I don't like re-bleach all of this down here, obviously. I just re-bleach the new growth that I have on the top of my head. And I don't do it that often. I've, like I said, embraced the regrowth and all that fading process and whatnot. So I guess the last time I got it done was sometime in October. And it is currently December 26th. Yeah. So it's been a minute and I'm fine with it. I'm human, you know? Things happen. Let's see. Where do you buy your hair dye? The Manic Panic I get from Sally's. The Overtone and the Arctic Fox I buy from their websites. And I will post those down below in the description bar. You can find them. I love Overtone because they literally have every color and every variation. They have a pastel, they have a regular, and then they have extreme. So whatever you want, they got it. And let's see. Do you dye your hair yourself or do you get it done at a salon? The color I maintain on my own. I am also currently attending Paul Mitchell for hair school, so that helps, I guess. But even before then, I was kind of maintaining the color at home by myself because it's just easier and more cost efficient than going to a salon all the time. But whenever I do re-bleach my new growth and all that, I do go get it done at a salon because bleach is scary and it's very damaging on your hair. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it because you could end up with no hair on your head. So please be safe. And yeah, if you've never done it before, definitely go to a salon. That's what I recommend. What is your hair dye recipe? Like I said, it just changes. It depends on what my mood is, what I have on hand. Like I said, Manic Panic is super easy to get because it's right there at Sally's. So typically I'm using that. But I do have a lot of Overtone on hand as well because I do order a lot in bulk. So I kind of mix the two in between. Like maybe I'll do Manic Panic and then since Overtone is a conditioning treatment and also... so I have no idea where we're at with the questions about my hair because, like I said, battery died. I feel like that's going to happen frequently. I'm just going to have to get used to it. So I hope we can merge these two things together. I think it was on what is your hair dye recipe? And like I said, it just varies. I just eyeball it. Sometimes I do all dye, and I did get this out to show you. It's the Manic Panic Ultra Violet. Like ultraviolet, but violet. Ha ha ha. But yes, this stuff. And it just depends on my mood. Sometimes my hair dye recipe is nothing but dye. Sometimes my hair dye recipe is a lot of conditioner, and it varies which conditioner I use. I just make sure the conditioner is white and it doesn't have like a yellow tint to it or any kind of tint to it because that could disturb the dye pigment. So I just make sure it is white conditioner. And usually what I use is like some hair repairing conditioner. That's what I like. And it just depends on what my hair needs. If it needs to be extra conditioned, then I'm gonna throw in a lot of conditioner and a little bit of dye and do a conditioning treatment. That's what I like to call it. My nose is leaking right now. It's like raining outside. I don't know. There's like flood warnings going on and whatnot. I live in Texas, by the way. Let's see. What is your natural hair color? Obviously, as stated previously, I think I did. My natural hair color is, if you cannot tell by all the regrowth I have going on, is a dark brown, like my eyebrows and such. You can see all of that right here. I'll get in frame for you. Boop. Let's see, how long have you had your hair purple? Like I said, I have had purple hair incorporated in my life since I was 18. I was not allowed to dye my hair, do anything to my hair or to my body until I was an adult, so 18 years old, is when I decided to, you know, do something that was being my own person, I guess you could say. I knew that I wanted colored hair, but I'm glad that my mom kind of had those rules for me because I would have probably ended up with some crazy hair in high school. because yeah, I was one of those kids. I had the scene hair and all that crazy stuff. The eyeliner, the studded belts. All my friends had like hot pink hair. You remember that hair that was like really popular that looked like Neapolitan ice cream? It was like brown or black at the bottom and then hot pink and then blonde on top, and it was like crazy. That stuff. That's probably what I would have done to my hair if I was allowed to. So luckily I was not allowed to, and that didn't happen. But I do have embarrassing pictures that maybe I'll show you later. Let's see. Oh yeah, and if you hear growling, those are my dogs. They're just running around going crazy. Let's see. Do you think you'll ever dye your hair a different color? Like I said, purple has been the only unnatural color that I have put in my hair. But I mean, I do see myself playing around with color. I don't think I would technically like take out purple from my hair. I see myself adding color to my hair with like extensions or something like that, which by the way, I've never ever in my life worn extensions. I have nothing against them. I've been looking into them to, you know, maybe add some pinks, some maybe lavender pastel colors into my hair. But purple's just me, and I don't see that ever going away in my life. I kind of see myself as a little purple-headed grandma, you know. Yep. With my tattoos and my piercings, I don't think that's gonna change. Is it a lot of work to have purple hair? Yes. I mean, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy, but since I've had it since I was 18 and I'm now 25, going that long period of time with having it, I have become accustomed to it. It's in my routine of life. It's like my cup of coffee in the morning. It's not a big deal to me. And then the last question, like, does your purple hair fade? Yes. Unfortunately, it doesn't stay this vibrant all the time, and like I said, I enjoy the fading process and all that fun stuff that comes along with it. I've had it for so long that I just absolutely love it. And yeah, it is part of me now. My dogs are like freaking out. I don't know what. It's like maybe they can sense the weather and that it's like bad. They're buggers. And he just wants to sleep on my lap, apparently. I don't know what's gotten into him. But, anyways, I hope that answers, like, the basics of, you know, questions for purple hair and stuff like that. I will definitely do another video because I'm about to get my regrowth bleached and then my hair touched up. So I'm probably going to film that process actually, because I've been going to that lady for a really long time and we're really close, and I'll probably film snippets of that process so y'all can see it and see how blonde my hair gets, and then dyeing it, and then when it's like super fresh and like super purple, and just so you have an idea, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But if there's anything else you want to know about my purple hair, please feel free to comment down below, or you know, message me. I will leave all of my social media handles here. You can follow me on Instagram at currently Chrissy. You can like my Facebook page, also currently Chrissy. His little ears are just the cutest little thing. It's like the perfect little prop that I need. There's the Bugsy. There's the Bubsy. You. Yes, I do. Sleepy. Sleepy, sleepy. He looks so scared. He's just sleepy. I think that means Mama needs to go. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye!